A couple of months ago, I made a pretty popular video about how there is no good photo sharing app anymore or website. Instagram has gone towards TikTok and videos, and all the other ones just suck. But not long after that video, there was actually a new iPhone app released called Glass, which aims to be the new Instagram for photographers, with a complete focus on photography. And in this video, I want to show you that app, how it looks, how it works, and also give you my thoughts on it. First of all, this app costs money. So I don't think it will ever be as mainstream or as big as Instagram is, because it costs around $5 per month, at least here in Sweden. So that is kind of a big hurdle, but it is probably worth it, of course, if it's a great app that you use every day. So let's take a look at the app. This is my home feed. Here are photos from photographers that I follow. And as you can see, it is very minimalistic. I love this, that the focus is completely on the photos. You don't see who took the photo, you just see the photos. And I love this. And then if you want to peek, you can do like this. You can drag with your finger to see who took it. Or of course, you can just click the photo and get more details. And you can check details and also, of course, see the EXIF data, which I love. You cannot do this on Instagram, but here you can see that it was taken with a Sony a7R III and what lens was used and what ISO and so on. So there are no likes anywhere in the app, and if you click a photographer and look at their profile, you cannot even see how many followers they have or how many people they follow. And I think this is probably a good idea, because then the focus moves towards the photography itself and not towards the photographer and how many followers they have. So I like this aspect. Then we have the Explore section, where you're supposed to be able to find new photographers to follow. And first of all, you have this kind of list here, and it doesn't seem to be very curated, because I follow mostly macro photographers, or I strive to, but as you can see, there's just seems like a random mix of people here, and I don't really like this feed, because I seldom see any photographers here that I really love or am very interested in. Then they have a search function. So let's try that. Let's try to find macro photographers. And as you can see, there is only one single result when I search for macro. And I think the only reason that result is there is because this person has macro in his username. If he wouldn't, I don't think we would have found him. And that is kind of weird. Like, why don't you even search the biography of the photographer? I mean, look at my profile. I have macro photographer written in my biography. So why don't they even enable you to search the bio? That is kind of bad, because it makes it very hard to find photographers that you like. Then they have categories, and let's try that. Let's click on macro here. And this is pretty good. This is something they added after the initial release of the app. Here you can see a feed of photos tagged as macro photos. So that's pretty good. That can be one way to discover photographers you like. But in general, I think they could have done a much better job here with the Explore section. I think one of the big weaknesses of this app is I haven't really been able to find enough photographers that I find interesting or that I like, which makes the whole experience that much less interesting. Here is how your own profile page looks. You can see your photos, who you're following, your followers, and a short bio, and that's kind of it. And yeah, as you can see, the app has a very clean, nice design. Here are some settings. There aren't that many settings. I mean, this app is very minimalistic. It feels very bare bones. Here we have notifications. You can see who followed you, who made a comment on your photos. And then you have the plus sign in the corner where you upload new photos. And that's about it. So what do I think about this app? I love that they are focusing on photography and photographers, and I love that they are focusing on the photos themselves. And I think it's actually a nice idea that they don't show how many followers someone has, and that you don't even see the name of the photographer in the feed. I like that idea. My biggest problem with this app is it's not engaging enough. It's not interesting enough for me. And I think Part of the reason for that is that they don't have any good discovery features, so it's really hard to discover photographers you love, and that makes your home feed less interesting and you're less prone to open the app on a daily basis. And I think the other part of the reason I don't open this app on a daily basis, actually I haven't opened it for like 3 weeks. I just forget that it exists. And I think the second reason for that is that they don't have any likes. So, I mean, let's face it, you might hate likes and what it stands for and everything, but that is actually one of the main reasons people open Instagram several times a day. They want to check, did I get any new likes? Who liked my photo? Who saw it? And actually, Glass are planning to implement likes, but it will be like private likes. So only you will be able to see who liked your photo. And I think that's good. It will make the app slightly more interesting. But actually, I have cancelled my subscription as of today. I will not be paying $5 a month for this app until it becomes a bit better. I think they need a much better discovery feature so you can actually find the photographers you love on there so that the app becomes more interesting. Until then, I will not be paying for it because I haven't used it in weeks, so why pay for it? It looks like the development team are kind of slow. Not much has happened since they released the app. They could have done many simple fixes to improve the experience. What I do like is that they have a board where you can suggest features and vote on features. And the likes is one of the most wanted features. But honestly, at this rate of development, it feels like it will be like 6 months or so until the app has all the features I want it to have. So it's not for me, not at the moment, but it's very interesting that someone is actually trying to make a good photo sharing app for photographers. I like that. Another worry I have about the future of this app is that they require you to pay the monthly fee to even use the app. I think it would probably have been better for everyone if they had some kind of freemium model to let more people publish photos on there. Now it feels like they will probably, even with a great discovery feature, they will probably have a bit of a shortage of great photographers on there. And I think great photographers with great photos is kind of a requirement to make the app really successful, because otherwise there will be no good content for people to follow. But I will keep my eyes on this app, and I really hope that it will be everything that I want it to be. What do you think about this app? Did you try it yet? Do you want to try it? What do you think about it? Leave a comment below if you have any opinions about this. And until they have improved the app, you can follow me on Instagram if you want. My name there is mwroll. And thank you for watching this video. Follow me for more photography videos. I will release a new one in a few days. Until then, bye bye.